Hola lovelies, welcome to Sacred Star Guidance. I'm Shel, and this reading is going to be for Pisces for the first week of September from the 2nd through the 6th. I'll just let you guys know right now, I've been trying to heal from an illness for over a week now, and it still hasn't fully cleared up yet, so please excuse my voice if it sounds different. Alrighty, Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? What does Pisces need to know? Alrighty, the first card out is the Metal King. Discipline, armor, and boundaries. So, if this card is referring to other people, we could have others trying to enter our energies, possibly being judgmental, possibly causing problems. The armor is to protect you, and the boundaries is to protect you. So where in our lives do we need to create boundaries for others so that we may move forward without interference from other people, other situations? We could also need to create more boundaries for ourselves within our lives. If we're starting something new, we may need to shift our world into a different state of being, and that may require new boundaries. It may require more discipline. So we need to ask ourselves, where is it in our lives do we need to have better boundaries for ourselves or for others? And then we need to take action and be disciplined in our action in doing so. This is in order to create a life of abundance and peace and prosperity within yourself, of a good positive flow. We need to be placing these boundaries, and we need to be disciplined with ourselves and others. We have the High Lord of Gratitude and Service, selflessness, humility, and conscious action. Right, we need to be taking conscious action in order to create a better environment for ourselves, a better space for ourselves. We need to have humility and gratitude of service. There may be something that you do for a job that is in service of others, or in general, as a person, we may need to become a bit more generous of ourselves for others. We need to be showing spirit, gratitude, and being humble, and moving within this world more consciously. We have the Camel Boy, small steps and asking for help. This is not a race. We're not here to push, pull, or rush anything. We are taking steps within our capabilities. We're always making moves. We're always moving forward, but we're moving forward within the time frame that is doable for us. We also need to be asking Spirit to step into our energy to help guide us. What else for Pisces? All right. The first card is Turtle Spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. Just as the Camel Boy states, this is not a race. We will get there in divine timing. We will get there at the pace that we are capable of moving in. We're not rushing things. We're not racing. This is all for your betterment, so we need to pay attention, be more conscious, take our time, move within the flow. We shouldn't be stagnant. We should always be moving, but we need to move at a pace that is doable. All right, we have Moth Spirit. Surrender now. We need to be surrendering any fears, any worry, any overwhelm, any stresses, anything that we have that causes a disruption in our emotions or our mental clarity. We need to be giving that to Spirit and letting them take care of that, making moves towards opening up our future and charging forward. Now, when we give things to Spirit, it doesn't mean that we can just give it to them and we don't have to do anything. When we give Spirit our worries, we still have to take steps to progress ourselves, to move forward from that ourselves. We have to take the lead. Spirit will catch us. And so when we give our Spirit, or when we give our worries and stresses to Spirit, we are asking them to do the worrying for us, do the stressing out for us, which they won't be, but it's for us to alleviate ourselves of the action of stress, the action of worrying, the action of fear. We need to clear things out to create an open space so that we may replace that with positivity and hope and drive and upliftment and intuition. So if our minds are filled and full with fear and worry and stress, well, there's just no room for the positivity and hope and abundance. I mean, there's always room, but for the sake of what I'm trying to tell you, this is how it works. When we are overwhelmed and that's what our mind is stuck on, that is what we get. So if we would like to receive something more positive, something more abundant, something more freeing, more in flow, then we need to surrender those emotions and those thoughts to Spirit, and we need to take action in our own lives to clear that out and to move ahead. And when we open that up, well, guess what we have space for now? We have space for positivity, for manifestation, for abundance. See? All right, we have Stag Spirit. Take the lead. Like I said, you have to take the lead first. You have to make these moves first. You have to do the thing. Spirit will catch you. Spirit is there. They're waiting. They're watching. But it's your mission. It's your life. So you have to take those moves. Right? We have Lion Spirit. Be generous of spirit. So Pisces, if we are working with others and working within ourselves, we need to take that feeling that Spirit gives of love and manifestation, abundance, hope, drive, passion, love. And we need to give that to ourselves, and we need to be consciously giving that to others. Spirit's love is contagious. It really is. When we walk within the energy of Spirit, when we make moves and live our lives within that energy of love, we can create anything and we can do anything. And when we share that with others, that helps them on their path to do great things, to do wonderful things. Share Spirit's love, share Spirit's joy. All right. Let's see what else we have for Pisces. Oh my goodness. So many cards just popped out. I guess that's it. That was pretty efficient. Alrighty. We have your path. Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. Trust and have faith that there is a plan. You may not know where you're going, but Spirit does. Trust. Have faith. We need to clear out those fears and illusions. We have clearing. I love how synchronicities always happen within readings. Just more proof that Spirit is listening and they're around us. As true offerings arise, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mine, mine, mine to God's, God's, God's. Such freedom. This is quite similar to this moth spirit message about giving these worries and fears to Spirit, giving them to God, understanding that when we work within the divine flow, when we give our worries and stresses and fears to God, we understand that God is in control. We may only have control over a small part of our lives or ourselves. Not everything we go through is within our control. A lot of what we go through is not within our control. But it is definitely within God's control. With Spirit's control. When we learn to release things and not take it so personally or hold on to it so intently within ourselves, when we don't obsess over these fears and things that we cannot control, and we give it to God, we understand that God is in control. God knows our path. God works within divine timing. So when we are feeling out of sorts, imbalanced, and unstable, the best thing we can do is to clear out that fear, clear out that clutter, surrender everything to God. Surrender those feelings to God. Allow God to step into your energy and to take control, and trust that God and Spirit knows where you're going, and they will never lead you to a state that is toxic or wrong for you. We have to trust. Now, our next card is loss. Sometimes you learn true offering through loss. You make a passionate invitation for love to take over and bring her own plan instead of the ego's. So just like we've been discussing with clearing and the moth spirit card here, this is also about giving things to Spirit and God, releasing that, and the fear of lack of control, releasing that. Now, when it comes to loss, this could be discussing about people, situations, jobs, ways of being, habits that you've had for your whole life. We could be losing things, or we could be in a state where we need to be losing these things. And through that loss, we surrender and we clear that out, making space and room for us to fill that with positivity and to move forward. We have liberation. The doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they're you. This is talking about that illusion, living within illusions. Illusions that we have to control everything, or that we can control certain things, or that fear, the doubt that stays in our minds, that tries to control everything, that keeps us in a state of panic and survival. We're needing to liberate ourselves from that, to surrender, to clear it out. Understand that these are all illusions. Yes, these fears probably have some truthful merit to them, and you may experience some things that you fear. But Spirit is telling us that these are illusions. In reality, we are stepping into a new shift, a new cycle of positivity and abundance. We are living within this abundance right now. And we need to trust that Spirit has a hold on our path, and we need to take the lead anyway. Take the lead despite the fears, despite the worries. Alrighty. Let's see what else we have for you, Pisces. All right. Tell me about Pisces. Yeah. We're wanting to move into this energy of the Emperor. This is the energy we're looking to embody. Confidence, stability, abundance, positivity, discernment, discipline, humility, bravery. Spirit is asking us to step into, well, right now we are in the hangman position. We're in the hangman position because we're needing to work on clearing out and letting go of those fears and doubts. We need to release those things. We've been holding on to that for a bit too long. We got to let it go. Got to let it go. We got to climb down from this pole and charge forward on our paths. We're on a mission to give ourselves this cup of abundance. Success is definitely assured. You are walking into the Nine of Cups, and you are celebrating that accomplishment with the Six of Wands. That's abundance, that's prosperity, that's peace, that's joy, that's celebration. Like I said, you are already in this new cycle. You are already shifting onto this new path. You are existing in this moment right now. We just have to let go of these things that we've been holding on to mentally and emotionally. We have to surrender that. Okay. Anything else for Pisces? Yeah, you could have been sitting on this for a while, struggling to let go of these fears and doubts. The confusion. Could have been feeling disappointed in yourself because you're sitting in these emotions, because you're sitting in this feeling of avoidance. We got to cut that out. Now is the time to end that. We have to end it. We have to cut it out. We have to release ourselves. We have to step down from that hangman position, and we have to walk into our Ace of Pentacles. We have to walk into our abundance. It is literally right there. Spirit and God have your blessings waiting for you. We just have to walk through that garden gate. That's it. You're there. You just have to step forward into that path and make that decision to release and surrender the things that hold you back. Surrender those thoughts and feelings. Give them to Spirit. Charge ahead. You have so many blessings coming for you. Alrighty, I think that's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed the reading, please like, comment, or subscribe. If you do comment, please use purple emojis. I love the color purple. I am accepting donations and I am accepting personal readings right now. I hope you were able to get some inspiration or comfort from this reading, and I will see you next time. Thank you.